Hey everyone, let's attempt to make a gingerbread house. Now, I did this last year. I recorded the footage in about the middle of November, and it was my very first time ever trying to make a gingerbread house. I'd only ever decorated one when I was quite young, so probably around 10 or 11 maybe was the last time. So it had definitely been well over a decade since I'd done anything gingerbread house related. And I just found a recipe that I thought looked good to me, wasn't too complex, but there was a lot of hiccups, a lot of learning curves, and a lot of things that if I do decide to do another gingerbread house next year, I will definitely be doing differently. So here I'm just doing a lot of the prep work and trying to get the gingerbread house shapes, and I didn't have a plan, I didn't have an idea of exactly how I wanted it to look. I had many ideas in terms of I wanted a Victorian style gingerbread house, but I didn't actually have the correct tools to be able to do as complex or as nice of a design as I wanted to. So I just worked with what I had, and there was a lot of hiccups, such as this one with these window panes made out of candy. They worked great, looked really nice, but they actually ended up falling out of the windows. So you won't see those as part of my final design. As well, I only had the Dollarama icing tips, and I couldn't find any metal ones, so the detailing in terms of the icing was not as good as I wanted it to be, as well as making royal icing is actually really hard. And my very first batch I made was super runny and it didn't really set. So I definitely learned so many different things when I was doing this, but I did find out that melting sugar was probably my best bet in terms of making sure that it at the very least stuck together, because I also had to transport this afterwards. So that was probably one of the only saving graces to making this, was the decision to use melted sugar to bond it all together. And you'll see as I put royal icing on, you'll see how liquidy it is, and it's just running down the sides. So I know a lot in terms of how I will do any further gingerbread houses if I decide to make one next year. But here's the final look. I hope you guys liked how it turned out, and if you enjoyed seeing this process, make sure to like and subscribe and hit that bell for notifications of new videos coming out. Thanks, and have a great day.